God has, proved. I removed my Android phone then. I don't know whether it was Tecmo P5. I put it in the envelope. I said, God, this is all I have of value on earth as we speak. I give it for this purpose. And then I gave it, and then the next day was Monday. I was a leader in church, pastoring a teens church, so every leader is given a target to give. You know how our church works. Yeah. So they were now having this leaders meeting on Monday. They said, Brother Moses, when are you redeeming your pledge? And then the other leaders who had not redeemed their pledge now gathered and said they will contribute money to redeem my own pledge for me and my teenagers church that I was handling. They had not redeemed their own. They came together, contributed money, redeemed all my pledge there. I said, I don't understand. So on Wednesday, I came to say, praise the Lord in service. Wednesday service. I want to thank the Lord. They just redeemed all my pledge, just thanking God. As I finished, the woman handling the testimony said, Brother Moses, the Lord said I should give you a new phone. Yes. This was 3 days later. My pastor, who was not in the country, was in the US, came back. Every Monday is another leaders meeting. The pledge was redeemed Monday. So by the next Monday, pastor was back. So usually, because I was like the youngest among the leaders, so I'm always the first to come for leaders meeting. So I will start speaking in tongues from 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. So you pray until pastor enters the meeting. And then my pastor walked into the meeting and then collected the mic, so we see that the meeting starts. And as he sat down, he looked at me. He said, I don't know why, I just feel like we should bless Brother Moses today. I did not plan it. I feel like we should bless him today. I gave one phone and the reaction did not want to end. And then the next thing, he said, let's give him $1,000. Please, don't you know what $1,000 was? I said, I've never touched, I've never heard, I've never seen that kind of money in my life. And then the next thing, every leader started giving. Pastor, sir, I'm giving $300. Pastor, thank you for the opportunities. I'll give you $200. I'll give you $100. I'll give it even the people who didn't like me gave in that service. To the point that they started giving in Naira. Wow. So those who does not have dollars now say 5,000, 20,000. And then we ended up having $1,400 from that leaders meeting for me.